Used cars, they are a hot commodity these days. Prices just up over 40% since 2021, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Skyrocketing prices due in part to the scarcity brought on by pandemic-triggered supply chain and workforce issues. Buying cars online can certainly be convenient and may even save you some cash. However, before you buy online, 2 News Oklahoma problem solver Pete Knutson has a consumer warning about a critical part of the deal. If missed, can cause heartache and budget ache.
In their driveway in Owasso, there it sits.
What I've have is a car. It's a really pretty garage decoration at this point.
A used car for which they had searched high and low during a time when they're difficult and expensive to find. But at the end of January, David Snell thought he had found one online through Carvana.
We were excited about having another car. It gives us a little bit more freedom.
David says they enjoyed driving it, at least for the first month, until their temporary 30-day tag expired. But Carvana never sent them the title, he says, so he can register the car and buy his permanent tag.
Now I realize they're dealing in, tens of thousands of vehicles across the United States.
But the Snells say they desperately need their title so they can legally drive their car, not just let it sit in the driveway.
I'm losing some sleep, not gonna lie.
Losing a lot of time, too, during the last couple of months.
I call every day, at least once or twice, just to see if I can get a hold of the magic combination.
So far, though, David says, no magic, only excuses. Although the company did offer David an extended 90-day temporary tag, which he soon found out, after being stopped, is a no-go in Oklahoma. Fortunately, David says police didn't impound his vehicle. He was allowed to drive home instead, to park it, until the title finally does arrive.
Honestly, I've given up a lot of hope.
That's when David contacted the problem solvers. We tried for more than a month to get a hold of Carvana about David's title delay, but they didn't respond to 2 phone calls or 3 emails. Then we contacted the Oklahoma Used Motor Vehicle Commission, which regulates used vehicles.
We have spoken with Carvana about that. That's an ongoing issue. We are addressing it.
Ongoing, Brian Wilson with the Oklahoma Used Motor Vehicles Commission says, because it's received 31 complaints about missing titles so far this year, and Carvana's involved in 7 of those cases.
For the most part, dealers do a really good job. Licensed dealers do a good job getting titles to their customers.
But no matter what dealer you're buying from, the commission recommends you make sure you see the title before buying, before signing any loan papers.
One of the things that's really important for consumers to know is to talk to the dealer, work with the dealer. If the dealer does not have a title, that's something that you should really consider.
The commission says Carvana is licensed in Oklahoma. That means Carvana is responsible to pay for all late fees and other costs a customer is charged because of the title delay, even daily charges if the car gets impounded. For now, though, that doesn't get David his title.
It's kind of a cat and mouse game. It's I'm supposed to make my car payments, and I still am, but I have no actual direct relief by the state to get another temporary operating permit, to get anything else like that.
Now, as he waits and waits and waits some more for his title, he warns others.
I recognized them. I respected their brand, thought that they would be reputable, and I would hate to see anyone else get into this situation, as I have.
For now, the Snells just wonder how long it'll be until they can take their new garage decoration out for a spin. Pete Knutson, 2 News Oklahoma, Problem Solvers.